Man, I think it depends on if you like the person and what position in your life you're in. Also, it depends on how long you've been seeing each other. Like, I tend to get sussed out if, like, we've been seeing each other for a week and then someone's already trying to date me. Then I'm like, whoa. Like, I think that there's a little bit of get to know each other before, you know.
What's the longest is what's the longest has taken you to get a relationship with a guy?
Um, like the longest, I'm not sure. Maybe like 2 months, 3 months. I don't know. Because also there's some people that like I've known for years and then started getting romantic with later down the line, you
Mm,
know?
Mm.
So I think it really depends on, like, for me,
okay.
what where you are in your life and how much you like that person.
Okay. All right. So, guys, next question. We since we're on the topic of dating, we're in Brazil and Colombia. What dating apps do you guys use? What's your experience?
Bumble.
Bumble. We got one for Bumble.
Oh, I think Danny's been talking this whole time, but you've been on
No,
mute.
no, no. Sorry.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
my
I
microphone
didn't even
started to.
notice.
No, 'cause
Sorry.
I
Oh
saw her
my
mouth moving, and I'm like,
She's been trying to censor her sister
Gotta hit
who's
the mute
singing in the
button. Y'all. She
background.
gonna,
God. Yes, but
Yeah.
gonna learn how to
sorry.
hit that
It's
mute
fine.
button.
Oh my God.
Well, aim high, Willis. Aim high.
Is she was Danny gonna say something?
No, nothing. Sorry.
No.
oh, okay, my bad.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here
Where
in Brazil, we have the
Bumble,
Tinder and Inner Circle, but
Inner Circle's big in Brazil. I
yeah,
know Brazil.
but Instagram is the biggest one. The
Oh yeah.
Sliding the DMs.
yeah, but I
Oh
like
no,
and I
but I don't
hate
like that. I'm like,
it.
where are
Very
you?
little strange. I think the apps are so bad. It's cool for you to know some people when you are out of your country or your city, but
Yeah.
here to know people from here, I don't know, because like Mel says, the guys in Brazil, they don't want to know you, they don't want to meet you, they don't want to have you, understand? And
Hmm.
I don't want you to have me. I'm not a cell phone. You
Mm.
Yeah.
you wanna know me? All right, we're gonna to the cinema and we're gonna have some dinner, or we can chat on the FaceTime. I don't know, but men's here they don't wanna dinner with you and talk about your life and experience. They wanna have you, and that's it. Bye.
Ingrid,
And next.
Ingrid, have you ever experienced dating a American guy?
No, I never. I tried once, but when I met the guy, I thought he was American and he was Brazilian guy, and I can't believe when met
Mm.
What?
Oh my
That's
God.
so wild.
and I thought, whoa, he's so handsome. And when
Ingrid blocked. She
we were,
blocked.
we were
He was,
talking, and
thank
he
God he
asked
was from
me,
the
"Where are you
South.
from?" And I said, "Oh, I'm from Brazil. When you?" And he says, "Me too." I said, "No,
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh
no,
my
next.
God.
I'm American and I matched with a Brazilian guy. I can't believe." And he also were from São Paulo. I can't believe.
No, damn.
Yeah,
Who was your neighbor?
Damn.
his name was Christian, so I never thought he was from São Paulo, Brazil. But
Mm.
that's it.
Yeah.
I have noticed that American, speaking with interviewing Brazilian women here, they have said that Brazilian, I'm not going to generalize, but the American guys do take them out. I remember when I first got to Rio, I took women out and they were like, man, I took me to this restaurant. I'm like, this is normal.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
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 No,
Yeah. I
not
mean,
here.
Yeah, like even even in Colombia, like you could even go and get something like some ice cream and walk in the park, or go to a local go to a local restaurant. You don't necessarily have to do the 4 or 5 star thing. You could get something simple, and the woman that you're on a date with is going to be extremely happy.
Right. That's
But
true.
they should make a better effort.
Well, I'm talking about the first date, like
I
the
mean, also depends on
the
what you
first
can
date,
afford.
yeah, the first date, you're just getting to know this person, because like usually, because here's the thing, right? Because the dates, the more you know this person, and then the more the romantic you get involved and you get into a relationship, the dates are gonna elevate. So if you start the first date with like a 4 or 5 star restaurant, where are you gonna go from there?
Yeah,
Because
the expectations are gonna be up, man.
right, well, you're
We're gonna
right,
be way up.
yeah.
Yeah.
A yacht?
Hey, listen, I make good money, but I ain't got no yacht money, dog.
No, just kidding. No. I get your point.
Yeah.
I get your point.
Mm.
Yeah.
How about the paying thing?
What
page?
about it?
What about it? What do you
That's the thing. I think we're gonna have different
Half
opinions on that
of
one.
full. If you pay the
Oh.
full
Half-half.
bill,
mean?
For
No,
me,
I
depends.
don't see for me. So for me, like I was never raised of like paying half. So
Yeah,
uh,
me too.
yeah. So for me, like the man is supposed to be the leader, the protector, the provider, and I was raised like that, So
good.
uh, yeah. Now now here's the thing. Like, let's say for an example, like we go out on like 5 dates, and then like one day, like she says, hey, you know what, I'm paying. Okay, that's fine. But the thing is like we're not gonna go on the first, like 2 or 3 dates, and then we're like going half. To me, that doesn't, to me it makes me as a man feel uncomfortable. I can't
Mhm.
speak for other men, but it makes me feel uncomfortable.
I'm in the same boat too. You can call it traditional, you can call it whatever label. I was raised that way as well, to pay for the first date, second,
Yeah.
majority of the dates. But
Yeah,
I think that's super sweet too, but like I think that it also is such a pressure on men because I don't know, like sometimes you can't afford to like pay for both people, And so does that mean you can't go out with someone?
Well,
Like I think that there should be more of a culture of women paying for half of it, but I do understand that there is like a societal thing or like not even that, but just like being polite kind of thing,
Mhm.
and I do appreciate that, but I don't think that there should be such a pressure on men for them to be providers because we're also out here and we're also hustling, we're also making money. So
But if
like
you were to, if she were to be like, yo, I want to take you out, I'm not gonna say no.
right.
Like,
yeah, don't
let's
say
say
no.
like let's say like next
But I'm
week,
not telling you to say no. I'm just saying like to that I don't think that men should have that pressure on them to always have to pay for everything. I think it's
Yeah.
sweet and I think it's cool if you do it the first couple times, but I don't think it's something that you should put that pressure on yourself because like it's your money,
Yeah.
and you're not
You
all
work for
sometimes
that.
you're not in that position. You work for that.
Mhm.
Well,
Exactly. And so now why do that because of a pressure from someone else
but
or something else?
Mel, and I hear what you're saying, but pressure is made for shoulders, so we'll be fine. Now the thing is that like with men,
I was like, what?
what pressure is made for shoulders.
No, I get it. I understand what you're saying.
So like now, but I understand what you're saying, because now again, I'm not saying like if this guy, like, he may not make a lot of money, you don't necessarily have to have all of these extravagant dates and things like that. You know what I mean? So I think where some men get caught up in is that like they try to impress a woman by taking her to places where he can't really consistently afford. You know, that's why I was saying to even with Vivi, why I was saying like, you know, start off and then, you know, elevate. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, you need to be honest.
yeah, because you know, like, and especially like if it's a guy and you know maybe he's not where he wants to be financially in life, but he's still working and has a plan to get there. So you can still, you know, you can still go out on dates, but you may not be able to go on the dates that that you truly want to go to right now. But at least you're still making that effort, you know,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
to you know to
I
show your women. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I completely agree with everything they
Okay.
said. My whole point was just like don't have that pressure on yourself to have to do that every time.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
like some women really like that, but some women can see that as a flaw. Like of you
I
having to prove yourself all the time.
Right.
And some people don't like that, you know? I'm just
Right.
trying to give advice from like different perspectives too, because that's just like the traditional form, but we're also moving into new years where things are different, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So yeah,
That's a
dude.
traditional way of going about it, but we are in modern times.
Mm-hmm.
It can be very muddy waters.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so
think there's a code. I mean, in my case, and I was joking about the yacht thing and the 5 stars restaurant always.
Oh no, we know.
That I think that if the guy on the first date pays for you, it's because he has a real interest. But the rest of the times that I've been on dates with guys who pay half, I'm like, okay, you just wanted to hang out as a friend. You're just interested in having a nice conversation and just, you know, getting to know me as a friend or as a work contact or whatever. But if he doesn't pay, I get the code that's like the friend zone. But if
Yeah.
he pays, okay, oh, this might get serious. So
And
let's go out
yeah.
again.
And
And
I think it's also-
eventually I'm going to offer to pay for the 4th or 5th date or whatever, or just say, okay, I want to organize this next plan is on me. So let's just do it. And that's also sweet from if we women do it. But it's just this first code that they're sending a signal if they're paying the full bill. And if they're not, I think they're friend zoning me.
No, I agree with that, and also you know, men men will notice like, and I've told men this, and I said if a woman spends money on you, that means that she really likes you. And I don't want ladies to get offended, but women will not spend money on a guy she don't like.
That's true.
Yeah.
oh man, so we have
And
more
I think
guys. Oh, you guys want to continue? Go ahead.
no, dude. You can move on.
I don't want to veer away
I was
from
just gonna say it's like a generational thing. It really depends on like what age range you're looking for. Some people have better like you said, like Vivi, you have like a code, right? Which I think like I've heard from a lot of people who are older than me say the same thing. But a lot of people my age, like I'm 23, you know, so I'm young. So a lot of people my age are kind of starting to think a little bit differently in terms of
Yeah.
that. So there's no right or wrong, you know. It just really depends on who you're seeing, how old are you, where you are in the world. You know, there are different expectations everywhere. That's it.
the last first date you went on. Was it 50-50?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last first Mel. What?
Yeah.
Viva,
Well, here's what I did.
What you did?
They paid for the first round. I paid for the second round.
Okay.
That's fair.
You see, so they got me a beer before I got there, and then I got them a beer after.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
All right. So we
there
got. I'm kind of lost in these super chats. What else?
If you all right, so if you go to Starred, you'll be able to see like the order.
Oh yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, no
Appreciate
worries, no worries. Yeah, if you go to Starred, you'll be able to see the order.
All right. So we have. No, I'm just joking. Mom Mark raised $5 super chat with the unique cultural hot in Brazil, do Brazilians consider themselves Latino, or heard the term thrown out a couple of times?
I consider myself.
Yeah, we're Latinos. We're not
Yeah.
Hispanic, but we're Latinos. Latino is anyone who was born in Latin America.
Yeah.
You know? But Hispanic people are only people who are born in Latin America that speak Spanish. So, like, for example, people from Spain are not Hispanic. Does that make sense?
That
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
are Latinos. Yeah, we're Latinos.
yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
And I love being a Latin girl.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you love being a Latin girl. All right, so we have
Passport Bros, we are up.
Jay Black 142 with $5 super chat. Ladies, have your careers affected your dating? If so, how did it affect you?
That's a good question.
I can say that I
What?
affect my dating because I hate. I
'Cause you
have
what?
I hate dates. I just hate
Okay.
all of them. I don't like. I have 3 dates in my life and it was cool, but I don't like dates. I don't know. That's why I live in Brazil and I don't know. Here is so bad, the dates and the guys, and I just don't want to go out with nobody.
That's fair.
I like to go with my friends and maybe meet someone there, and but I want to talk with you there with my friend, and maybe we can chat
Yeah.
with I don't know, Instagram or WhatsApp, but
Yeah.
I don't know, date. I'm
Online
not a-
dating, no.
yeah, that's why I
The
prefer.
original way.
I like
Is
yours anyway,
dating
too.
is dating more of an American thing, or like in
No.
Brazil, you guys don't date, but you just
No,
we're
we
all
date.
hanging out and people just vibe. Like
No,
we
we-
date.
you still have
No,
a
we
lot
date,
of.
and we take it serious too. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking about rings, and every month you give each other a present every month, and you do something
Yeah.
very special when you hit a year. Some people like will do like a little party or something. Like it is a serious thing.
Yeah.
It is a serious thing. And if you cheat on them, they'll expose you on Twitter. They'll make like a whole thread.
Or TikTok.
Or
Yo,
TikTok.
This actually happened to me. I didn't cheat on a girl. I was in a relationship with her. I was dating a girl from Rio, and we're still cool. Nothing bad happened. And all my Brazilian friends was like, "Yo, you on TikTok?" I'm like, "What?" So they showed me the TikTok, and it was all our dates. It was like a montage or whatever, and it went viral. So all my Brazilian friends was like, it was a good thing. It wasn't a bad thing.
Oh, yeah,
And-
but
yeah.
that's interesting.
It just went viral. I was like, she didn't even tell me about it. I found out from my Brazilian friends. They're like, "Yo,
Man, that's intense.
Yeah, that is
I'm
intense.
actually shocked."
Like
I
a
was-
homage to your relationship. Okay.
No,
A nice
no,
way to
it's-
remember you.
all the dates. I mean, we still cool now. I mean, I haven't really talked to her often, but we still cool. But all the great moments we had, and I was like, wow, the way she put it
Oh.
together. I was like,
So
yo,
you
this-
must have been so good. She paid you a tribute with that
True.
story.
Yeah,
I'm-
that's
Hey, you saying it? I'm not me, but
I don't know. I think she just took, especially if she's from Rio, like that doesn't happen too often. She just took that
Really?
opportunity to make some cute videos and go viral on TikTok, bro.